The time has come finally, and we are back after the preseason testings. We finally about to start the first qualifying session of the 2016 DTM OC here in the GP4 game. Our destination today is Hockenheimring, the new version, so not the one with the lots of straights, but basically the one where the modern Formula cars were racing and still gonna race. Well, not in 2020, but this is another story for another day. Hey guys, it's good to see you again. I was looking forward for this commentary once again. As I mentioned before, I would like to be a little serious, like more serious to just boost the quality and the whole commentary up. As we can see, qualifying gonna be dry with 0% chance for rain. So I don't think there will be any surprises, but who knows? This is DTM, and the 2015 season just proved us it's possible for DTM to be such good races. 2015 is the best season. I mean, that was. As usually, you guys can ask questions from me. I try to be a good commentator again, yet I wasn't preparing too much for the commentary. Unfortunately, I didn't have time, and I have some exams to just deal with. But at least now I'm here. I try to give my best, and I try to entertain you guys as well. Yes. Aside that, I have some pretty weird stories. So till the game is loading, I could tell some pretty weird stories. Like I was going home, I was getting out from the metro, and I was about to buy gyros. Like you know what gyros is. I say that to the people who knows that, and the guy the guy who just gave me the stuff, he didn't put meat in it. Like gyros is about not about. So gyros is made by meat. Wait, is it raining? Okay, let me just tell me. Let me just tell. So gyros is about meat, some vegetables, salad and stuff. The guy put salad and vegetables into the gyros, but no meat at all. And you know, he's being surprised when I just go back and say, "Guy, are you like, are you stupid or something?" And yes, it's raining, so well, I don't know. Maybe it's just a graphical glitch. If you could see the tires, what kind of tires they have on. No, this is slick, so it might be a graphical glitch. But who knows, we will see. So far the track is completely dry. The drivers on slick tires. When I didn't say 25 minutes is the time where the drivers can post a time. I think this 25 minutes gonna be the time at every locations, at every races to post the fastest lap and get the pole position for tomorrow's race. Those preseason testing days went quite okay. We got some surprises. The all F1 drivers showed off at the second day. The first day I thought they won't be that in the front that much, and they weren't in the front. But at Barcelona, where they have lots of experiences because of those F1 cars, they just showed us that it's time to take them seriously and it's time to count with them in the championship. Adam Wolf gonna be the first guy who will start his lap. Adam Wolf, who won one or two races in 2015 with a brilliant strategy and driving. And also Adam Wolf, who had to retire from a podium place back at Spa last year. He can hope this season gonna be better for him. And maybe this is a good omen that he's starting the lap and posting the first ever lap in the 2016 season after the preseason testing. It's an 18.2 for the first sector, yet we don't know if it's a good time or not, but for sure the top speed is high as always. mainly with these cars, mainly with these new aerodynamic changes. Maybe more engine power as well. Even though at upshift the car is, it's like if it would lose the acceleration so much, if the clutch wouldn't be smooth, but maybe it's because my eye. The second sector of Adam Wolf is a 56.9. It's a good second sector, or it's a bad one and just nearly able to hold it inside the 58 area. We will see that, He's just finishing the lap in the final two corners, which caused problems to the real Formula One drivers um, back at July or June or May. It's 1:23.6. That's what he's starting with. There comes Julius Anderson, who is only second so far, and all the drivers are raining into the finish line like how the rain is falling from the sky, but it seems like it's only just a visual thingy, and it's not affecting anything at all. The two Andersons are being close to each other. Basically, Julius is the one who is leading in front of Thomas so far, only by 8 hundredths of a second. Thomas Ellie gets P2 Zontag with a terrible lap, qualifies himself only to last place. Seems like Zontag's curse and Sontag's terrible pace is continuing at the qualifyings so far. It's only one qualifying, but yeah, everyone is beating him. Aside Turvik, Rock comes to P8, Horst P7, only 5 thousandths of a second, and now Duncan is taking the last place. Luca Farina is a pretty good place at 9th. As for his debut race, it's not that bad. He can be impressed and proud of himself that he qualified the car at P9 so far, but as we are going in time, the track is getting more grippy because of the tires. They just have to change the resolution for the stream because I can barely see anything. Okay, it's good now. All the drivers are coming up after the first heat, and as we can see and as we saw last season too, some of the cars are getting stuck because they just can't move away. The pit lane and the cars are not that agile and not that well controlled that they can avoid each other in that such a slow speed and such a crowded pit. Anderson's car is getting raised up. Yes, Julius Anderson is at P6. It's not bad. He's the guy who got P3 with Caterham back at Monaco 2014 in Formula 1. Basically achieving Caterham's best podium finish position and best position all in all. And no one ever will beat that because Caterham probably most likely won't be back in Formula 1 like ever again. But we will see if there will be any changes which will just push that car back into Formula 1. I'm in GP4 now. I don't think it's possible that IRL they ever gonna come back. Okay, seems like everything is good with the stream. Sometimes the quality is just going down for me. But this is my problem, like the stream is going pretty well. I just wish more people could watch it, but hopefully the viewer number gonna raise as we are proceeding qualifying. And whoops, the rain droplets are gone now. And Ibobo is the first guy of the second heat and gonna show us what can he do. I could also talk about the last Formula 1 race back at Bahrain. It was, from my point of view, it was terrible. From my teammates' view, was Armarca and still Armarca. Congrats for the race. I also congrats to Bill Neller for winning that race. So maybe Neller is like at 2 out of 2. Maybe this can be easier. Bill Neller is really unlucky. He's the best driver in the OC who has yet to win a championship, and with this OP car now, so-called OP car, he will be able to get it. So far, it doesn't seem like anyone could catch him, not even the Red Bulls. Like the Mercs has the best engine and the best aerodynamics, so maybe at Monaco they might have a chance. And yes, it was Jay Mackenzie, so sorry about that. But still, the fact that Neller is being unlucky, and now it seems like he might be able to win the championship, it might give him some kind of boost. And to us viewers as well, hoping that he might finally be able to get a championship and not being as unlucky as in 2014 and 2015. Also, at 2013 he had a good car, but not the best. It was no match to the Red Bulls, because back at 2013 the Red Bulls usually the best car. Ibobo's first lap is terrible. I don't even think we should watch him anymore, because this lap gonna be really bad. He won't even improve. It makes sense though. I just hope we don't have to move to Twitch. I prefer YouTube. But sometimes YouTube is just doing his own thing. The rain is not falling anymore, so the graphical glitches got solved. We are back at the completely dry qualifying. As I said, Ibubo's lap is useless now. He will come back to the pits after he finished that lap, and for sure he will have a time for the third heat. Maybe he can prove his time, maybe he can't. What do you think, guys? What is the thing I should improve about these commentaries? Like, what am I doing wrong compared to the others, and what can I improve about? I would take those critics. I love to be criticized, because as for the critics, I can improve a lot. I can develop my skills. I can develop my language knowledge. Thomas Harris seems to be on a good lap, but this is not enough yet. So I take every kind of critics, as I said. And when else than qualifying? At qualifying, you guys could tell me everything. McCarthy, Anderson, oh, P5. Maybe Julius Anderson has some kind of talent we didn't see yet. The other Anderson P6, the Anderson brothers are starting to show something. P5 and P6. Now only 9 thousandths of a second. Ex-Formula 1 driver Mateusz Turvik. Turvik is being at a really bad position, so he should improve, and he might improve now. No! Whoa! That's surprising, because as for the preseason tests, we didn't. George Roque! Who else if not Roque could be P3? And Caranti now! Caranti took the lead. Caranti has the provisional pole. Just wanted to say, who else if not Roque could be the one who could just put down the line and put us in front of something? I'm not even surprised. Also, I'm a bit surprised about Caranti. And here comes William Duncan. Duncan seems to be in a good lap as well. Let's see if he's gonna be able to improve. Well, a good lap compared to himself. Got to P20. And how ironic Turvik is being last, just like in Formula 1 before, but yeah, it's like Turvik has a pretty bad car back then, so there is no surprise. There's no surprise about that. With that car, he wasn't able to do it, but these cars are kind of equal, so here we might have a more accurate result. I just have to check something. And it happened as well. So, coming to halfway point, the thing seems like Jorge Caranti is leading the qualifying session. Adam Wolf is coming at P2, then George Roque at P3, Thomas Anderson P4, and Vedra and Vedrina came back to P5, what I didn't see. Just splitting up the two Julius, the, so the two Anderson brothers. It is a Julius brothers as well, that's a bit stupid. So Julius Anderson P6. No, it's P3 is Tomaselli, P7 is Thomas Anderson. Chuck McCarthy P8, definitely an improvement compared to 2015. Vigo was 9, Thomas Bennett 10, Luca Farina 11, Victor Bobo 12, Rivki Fakrezin 13, Zachary Fitzwater 14, David Kubok 15, Andy Parakis 16, Jack Boyman 17, Roland Mutyan 18, Daniel Adventure 19, William Duncan 20th, Felix Zontak 21st, and Matus Tervik is closing the line at P22. And another Ibobo lap. This guy wants to prove something. He should. He had some good races in 2015, yet it wasn't enough to compete for the title at the last race. At Spa, he just came back to the contention, but before that he was kind of out of it. But a good race at Spa, like a 10 point and 0 points for Mocho was needed to come back to the fight, but after he lost it, he didn't have too much chance either. Now this is a new season, and the camera is still wet, just how we like it. And seems like Ibobo's run is messed up once again, just in the same way now by Turvik. Ibobo have to go back to the pits again. That will take like 7, maybe 3 or 4 minutes. And on the 7th or 6th minutes, he will be back at the pits. And we'll be able to go another one. I can't believe it, how unlucky he is. I really can't believe it. It's just sad. I just give up, like cheering for him, because whenever I try, then he gets held up. So no cheering for Ibobu and bringing him some luck. But basically this is cheering as well. And as you can see, Turvik is slower than Ibobu, so if Turvik is not coming in front of him, Ibobu could have just improved on his own time. It's never mind anymore. But wait, if Ibobu is keep following him, he might ruin Turvik's lap, because he could just overtake him, because it's not seems like, see, look, he's getting close. He's getting close, and he will ruin his lap, or will try it as for the revenge. But he's far from him now. Thomas Sally not improving. Here comes Roland. Here comes Mojtjan, and this is a good lap. And Mojtjan is P9. Mojtjan comes up several positions. This is what he needed. Like Rogue usually says that's not what he needed at all, and I say that's what he needed at all, which doesn't make sense in grammar, but I don't care. And McCarthy is not on a best lap. No, not even improving. I just found a good spot and a good place to just check the times, so I could tell the time before they even finish, like not the exact time, only if they can improve or they're gonna stay at the same time. It's not too much to talk about at the moment, so this is why I'm just sometimes keeping repetitive and keeping talk about the same thing. Parakhi, no, no, it's impossible. Host, still no. Turvik, this is a miserable lap. He will do a 24. It wasn't a question, he was so slow. Rook, nope, he won't improve either, I can tell already. Mochan, no, he's coming to the pits. Adventure, he won't improve either. Such a shame. Oh, well, improve a little bit, but not that much. He might have improved, but that's P13 is still not the place what he wanted. Even though it's similar to his last season, Fitzwater. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Where is Fitzwater in the chart? It's P16, so if he's not losing too much time, then he might come into the top 10. Let's see his time now, because this is gonna be an improvement for sure. If he's not messing up the last part of the track, well, he might get into the top 10. Let's just see as he's coming, and no. He lost too much time at the last sector. He lost 2 hundredths of a sec. I mean, 2 tenths of a second, which is here in DTM is a lot. Like it's too much to do anything with it. You can't lose that much with these nearly equal cars. And Thomas Bennett had such a nice gap at the second sector. Like he's being P4. P4? No, it's Thomas Ellie. Where is Bennett? Oh, P11. Usually the best times are getting born, like just theoretically, like not getting bored literally. Usually at the slowdown lap or just the out lap. It's both happening in GP4 in simulators, sometimes IRL too, but IRL drivers are not pushing the last before qualifying. Before the qualifying laps. And here comes Duncan, our American boy being at P20. So far not really showing what he's capable of. Maybe he just don't like Hockenheim. This might be his last run. I am pretty sure about this gonna be his last run, so it's an all or nothing situation now for William Duncan. You know what would I be surprised about if he could just bring the car into the top 6 or top 5. Or top 10 would be already good for him. He just need around 1.5 tenth at the second sector, like in plus, like plus 1.5 tenths. And if he's losing around 2 tenths at the last sector, then he's still able to come around the P13, 14, 15. But nah. Let's see. The last run of Duncan. Maybe we're gonna follow it through on board. Maybe we're gonna switch to the outside. We will see. For now, he starts his last lap and let's see from the inside what can he do. First corner is pretty good. There is no problem about that. That so far seems usual, and now he's hitting the brakes. And he needs a good acceleration outside that corner. Just push the gas like that, yes. And it's 72 thousandths of a second. This is average. This is only the first sector. We are waiting for the other parts of the track, which is more full of corners. And here comes out what the driver is capable of. Duncan is pushing as much as he can. He tried to shift perfectly. He tried to use the power of the car. He's a braking point again well, taking the corner nicely, not making any mistakes yet. Now here comes Duncan. And it's a pretty good gap. It's a good gap for him. 3 tenths. He might lose 3 tenths and he's still improving. He can't afford himself to lose that much time. Even 2 tenths are a lot. If he can somehow be a magician and do something, yes, this might be a good track, a good lap for him, not a good track. And now here comes Duncan, and Duncan is only P19th. Yeah. even if he followed what I wanted, he just couldn't. Well, Duncan is starting from a pretty disappointing position. Ibobu is not. Vedrina, not improving either. Julius Anderson, nothing. Terlik has the last chance now. Here comes Motyan. And maybe. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be really close. And it doesn't. Zontag. Farina. I can't believe it. Nobody's improving at the last laps. So this is the way how Karanti will win the qualifying. Well, Fakprezin improved a little to P13. Wolf, nearly. We go.
2
Nothing.
minutes remaining.
Paraki. Paraki. Nah. Nobody really wants to improve. Just at the back of the field. Now George Roke. And Roke, no. Roke can't either. It was a little bit too much. They're so close, and that's all. Well, Thomas Anderson is coming still. I don't think he's on the championship winning lap now. Let's see. No. And that's all, I think. Nah, Turvik. I forgot about Turvik, but Turvik is on a bad lap again. No. No. Turvik is. And Karanti! Karanti is just improving a little more on his own lap. And taking a pole position by 5,500 of a second. I mean, I still don't know this kind of. Fitzwater not seeming like to improve. No, he won't. He won't improve too much. Currently took the pole position, and this is the way how we're gonna start the race tomorrow. Hoya Karanti taking a big step to win the tomorrow's race. Taking a big step to prove he is better than those ex-Formula 1 drivers. Adam Wolf, George Roke, Lorenzo Tomaselli, Vedran Vedrina are the top 5. Then Julius Anderson, Thomas Anderson, Chuck McCarthy, Roland Moitian, and Viggo Holst are closing the top 10. Currently, the two Andersons and even Tomaselli are big surprise for me. Like a lot. Likewise McCarthy. And let's say Holst is doing a pretty okay debut once again. I mean, it's not a complete debut, just he's coming back to DTM, so his comeback is so far being good. So Thomas Bennett, Luca Farina, it's an okay position from Farina as well. He just came from Formula E. Rivki Fakprezin, Daniel Adventure, Victor Bobo, Zachary Fitzwater, David Kupok, Annie Parachi, then William Duncan, Jack Boyman, Felix Zontag, and Mateusz Turbik. At the rest of the field, seems like Boyman and Zontag, as they usually do, just got one of the back places of the grid. And that was the qualifying. Nothing special. Like qualifying does not contain anything special usually. Just try to make it, I don't know, good for you guys. I try to make it interesting. Yeah, to be honest. Okay, guys, let's just make it straight. From 2017, I am willing to commentate with other people. I would like to get better. I would like to improve by myself in 2016. In 2017, I promise I will give the chance to guys who want to commentate with me. Alright? That's a promise. I just don't know why you guys I keep asking that when I told you what I prefer and what I want. But since you want me to let you do it, 2017 is the season where I will. Just let 2016 for me. Okay? I want to improve for 2017 that much that I can make a great commentary team with someone. So that was the qualifying for so far and for today. Tomorrow at the same time we are coming with the race with a Karanti pole. I'm still smiling because it's incredible. It's a big surprise for me. And let's see who wins the race tomorrow and who gonna reach the top 3. I'm gonna be curious about the ex-Formula 1 drivers. I'm gonna be curious about everything. So that was for today. See you guys tomorrow and goodbye.